Okay, can you hear?
I don't know. Oh, and I do. Yeah,
What do you
we
hear?
got audio.
You hear this. That's great news.
So that's the Riptide one. I'm not on Wi-Fi, so it should be separate. Turn it off.
Yep.
Let's just say it's been a great week this week.
All right, I just lost audio.
And you have it back now?
You muted somewhere where you switched. Yeah.
Okay, so then when
Oh, yeah.
so
Sounds good.
when it's up, then we just need to make sure that that stays on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that'll
I had
be the
same
only.
thing with Zoom,
Okay.
just to make sure. Because sometimes when you flip between, well, you're gonna just put it up and then it's gonna stay up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got you. Yeah, when we were switching between the PowerPoint and the live or the video, a couple of times the audio got turned off as we were switching through them. We couldn't figure out how to stop that. We just had to go in and restart it.
Huh? Every printer we tried said it had some kind of application. I don't know what it's doing with the way it's the file itself. I just want to confirm that Robert controlling Julie's file.
Correct. And Julie tested it.
Okay, right. Can you just test it
Again.
one more time?
Test again.
Just want to test.
She's gonna test the clicker one more time.
Yes.
The clicker. One more time. For good measure.
That one's mine.
I know.
We don't want to share germs today.
I see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. Just want to grab a chance. It's over here. Good afternoon. So after this is all done, the pressure is off, I might come and ask you how you did what you did. for consideration for maybe for sea trail.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I've been tied up all day. I'm hoping to Are you in charge of the interview?
No, I'm a interviewer.
No, you're in charge.
Where's your captain hat? No.
Don't have one. No, actually, it's not bad. The afternoons are good. It's the mornings that are the problem. See, they have me on some medicines that cause insomnia and digestive issues. So I'll fall asleep around 11. If I sleep the whole night, it's great. But if I wake up like at 1:30, I'm done. And then I'm awake until 5 in the morning.
It's the worst. If you can't sleep, there's
Yeah. That's so, but I never know until I go to bed, what it's going to be. And that's why the mornings are bad, because sometimes you're up all night and yet you finally fall asleep at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're going to sleep until 9.
Maybe that's what God says. Let anybody with their lives if they wake up.
Well, it's good. It's fun.
Yep, a lot of noise. How you doing? I gave Greg my. The time should turn the lights on. When Robert gets here.
Yeah.
Because they're the one that's in front of the audience might pick up the noise, but the others they're unidirectional, so you have to have them close to your mouth, so they don't pick up the other mic and they don't pick up the room, so you don't get a lot of background noise on them. Yeah, Todd and Robert have been through this before, so Todd said he'll take care of the mics.
Perfect.
You guys got a better turnout than we did for the board meetings.
Well, that's good.
So apparently it's open. The meeting's open.
Yep. We're up.
Don't want to put a sign that says fire marshal.
Yeah. So,
Ah, that's good. Oh yeah. She said that there was a mic down here. Oh no, it's on.
yep, I can't take those away.
No, that's good. That was my wife. She's watching it
Perfect.
at home, and she said that she knows there's a little microphone on her computer. She had to turn on. She had it on.
Yep. So this is the view. So it's on. It's live. So we're
Yep,
good.
8 o'clock.
We're good on YouTube.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Now, Brittany, how are they going to use the exhibits? Are they going to drag them up whenever they're talking about?
yeah. So Miss Lauren is up there. So the only thing that's going to be challenging for people to see is the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
I can't take those away.
Are you able to switch back to the PowerPoint from the live?
Yeah,
like
like
we were able to.
they decided not to do that.
Okay.
They're just going to go with the posting of it after the
Got
It makes life so much easier.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So it is picking up our voices, but you said the audio will come in when you set it up, correct? When the microphone goes.
Yeah, they'll overwhelm everything.
Okay.
Can you tell whether or not my microphone is turned on the laptop? It might. No, it would be on my. Yeah, turn that on. Yeah.
current context. The initial Sea Trail acquisition, we're going to cover kind of what was purchased within the acquisition and what we have since completed. Where we are today, what is on tap for this year, both from Riptide and Sea Trail Investments. Where do we want to go? What are we trying to achieve? We're going to do a parcel by parcel review of the conditional zoning application. Then we're going to have a question and answer session. We'll have a question and answer session at the end. Way to go, Candy. At the end, we will have how to reach out post-meeting. We're probably going to need to have a few more meetings. We're happy to do that. Our team will meet after this. I think we're going to feel kind of rushed, especially when we get into the parcel by parcel review. We're happy to meet again. We'll do breakout sessions. We'll do whatever's necessary. All this content will be posted on the website, PowerPoint presentation, recording to review. But I do feel when we get to that parcel by parcel review, it will feel a little rushed. There's a lot to go through there. All right, so we'll get started here. We wanted to go ahead and talk about some of the history of when we kind of, started in Sea Trail as the declarant, the developer. That was July 30th, 2020. That purchase included 221 acres of undeveloped property and declarant rights for Sea Trail. What we've done since, we've developed 49 lots of birdwatch. We have the vertical construction about 95% complete. In the next 60 days, we'll complete that project, finish the common areas, the medium landscape, and do a final clean. Eastwood Bluff, we've developed 80 townhome sites, 60% complete on vertical construction. Amenities are underway. We're targeting to complete those mid to early summer, hopefully sooner. The townhome vertical construction will complete late this year, early first quarter of next year. Capital improvement plan, I think many are familiar with that. We've worked diligently with the Sea Trail Master Association, working on projects like the Pink Palace Pool here, elevator for the MAC, water improvements, entry walls, among many more. Okay, where are we today? For the Riptide Builders projects. Townhomes at Sawmill launched this month. That's 27 townhome units, about 2,000 to 2,200 square feet. New stormwater improvements, sidewalks, green space amenities, pergolas, picnic areas, etc. Gulls Landing at Sea Trail, that's 93 single-family home lots. We'll start to develop that in the next 30 days, and that will take approximately a year to complete the infrastructure for that project. This is the one that you'll be interested in. Pelican Reserve, this is 147 family home lots. We have plat approval through the town. Is in engineering and state permitting currently. This will start towards the end of the year, and this is the project that will bring heavy amenities to the existing homeowners here in Sea Trail. We'll say that again. That's considered track 6, where the corporate Chinaway offices are. It goes all the way back to New Trace Road. We'll see a plat here in a second on it. What's that? Angels Trace Road. Yeah. Okay. Quick little snapshot. Townhomes at Sawmill. This is, front elevation. We're getting renderings and stuff done now. We just wanted to kind of quickly show something. These are, 4 unit townhomes per building. Floor plan is tough to see here, but you'll see more on the website afterwards. This is Gulls Landing. 93 lots here. This is the one that will start in the next 30 to 60 days. This is Pelican Reserve. We'll see some zoomed in shots here in a second. This will answer your question where it's located. The white block there, that's Chinaway offices currently. And that stretches all the way. That will have a new entry and a new exit to Angels Trace Road. All over here. All right, this is tough to see, but right at the entry, there's nice green space amenities, big pergolas, fire pits. Going to be a really nice entry, something similar to Kingfish Bay is what we're kind of designing. That's still need to go through the town for approval. But really nice entry. The battery's low. Okay. This is an overlook station, a big pond within the community, stop fishing ponds. It's got a fishing pier launch. You can see up here in this area, big gazebo. I know a big thing that we've been asked about is a dog park. This will have a large fenced dog park with agility stations. So really nice kind of open green space area right there. This location is a new clubhouse, pool, pickleball courts, right next to the new entry and exit to Angels Trace Road. That was sized based on the Pink Palace current configuration here, a little bit larger. Really big pool, similar to the size of the back. Really nice. All right. Where we are today, this is Sea Trail Investment Projects. We'll talk about the convention center, the back and track 2. Myself, Donald, and Parker own Sea Trail Investments. As most of you know, we just recently closed on the convention center, track 2, which is the tract of land next to the convention center and the back building. The convention center, we're in the process of a major overhaul. Extensive renovation, the interior, the exterior of the building. We hope to have that complete in the next 90 days. The back building, major overhaul to the grounds there. That's getting ready to start. New parking lots, seal coating, striping, stormwater systems. We'll be doing a lot of work to the pool decks, the dining decks, a whole tiki bar renovation, new outdoor landscape, a band area, new sound, lighting, dining improvements, lobby, entry, so on and so forth. Track 2, that is the hotel and dry range site next to the convention center, and we'll talk more about that when we do the parcel by parcel review. All right, where do we want to go? We want to see Sea Trail become one of the leading golf resorts in the Carolinas. We have partners who are waiting and watching right now, strategic investors who want to make necessary investments into the golf courses, the clubhouses, and the existing commercial facilities within Sea Trail. We strongly believe that these investments, they have to happen simultaneously with much of what we have proposed coming up in this review. We feel that it's necessary to have both at the same time. What type of investment is needed to get the courses and the current clubhouses and the facilities up to par? We're talking $2 to $5 million per course and $2 to $4 million per clubhouse. $6 to $15 million on the courses, $4 to $8 million on the clubhouses. So that's $10 to $23 million, just the golf courses and clubhouses. A lot of money. I have to get all professional up here to do this. So we've had many investors. We've had Reese Jones out here. We've had many investment groups out here that have some of the nicest, golf resorts in the United States. That's where a lot of these numbers are coming from. We've had management companies look at the golf courses. We've done extensive, reviews of the clubhouses, how much money it's going to take to improve those. And the range in money really depends on the group, of how extravagant they want to go with this. It's our goal to, we have several in the WIMS, to line up with an investor that has the same type of vision, that we have for Sea Trail. And we'll talk, more about that here in a minute. All right, some of why is Sea Trail struggling? Why did the convention center close? Why are the facilities in the shape that they are in? How do we bring them back? So we believe in conjunction with our strategic partners, again, some that own some of the nicest resorts in the U.S., that there are specific things that led to Sea Trail's current state. There are specific things that need to happen for any investor to invest the money needed into Sea Trail to bring it where it needs to go. Again, 10 to 23 million is a lot of money. It needs to make sense, for an investor to do it. So we'll touch on some of that here on the next slide. All right, the big thing is rooms. Rooms is a huge deal for investors. For people to make the investment into this course, it needs to make sense. We need an array of new rooms. This is where the hotel and the multifamily projects that we propose come into play. Sea Trail used to have over 500 short-term rentals available for package golf play at any one time. There's less than 100 now. Is that correct, Parker? Less than 100. While some properties have been kept in good condition by owners, many need major upgrades to be desirable to the competition. So when they're looking at package play, Parker will talk more about this afterwards. Sea Trail is really just not up to the current competition. The courses, the facilities, the dining, the rooms, it's tough, right? All right, rooms. You cannot have conventions without rooms. Convention center was closed for a long time. It's pretty amazing the booking requests that we started to get instantly with just a simple press release about an acquisition. You want to take a minute and talk about that?
Just regarding the rooms, I've been at Sea Trail since 2018 when they shut down the rental program, and we have under 100, and we've been sold out for months. There's just a lot of demand on golf and in this area, and people want nice accommodations where they don't have to drive. I mean, a stay and play package is the most popular. The Grand Strand doesn't really offer it, and there's a huge opportunity to be right by the beach, have the food and beverage, and not have to go anywhere, just be relaxing. But without the rooms, you can't bring people here to maximize the investment because you have to drive from afar, and that's coming from North Myrtle Beach, Little River, and why drive past 20, 30 golf courses to come here? And so that's really what people want. If you look at other golf destinations and resorts, Pinehurst has done a really good job, Kiowa, Wild Dunes, there's all these different resorts where you can just stay there and literally walk outside, over, eat breakfast, play golf, eat lunch, have nighttime entertainment. And so that's really what the area needs, and it's a tremendous opportunity to have so many golf courses so densely here where people come here year after year. Maybe first they come with their golf buddies and friends on a winter, spring trip, and then they come back with their families in the summer. So there's a tremendous opportunity. This is such a special area that people just love the golf and the scenery and the topography that it just can't work without having the right number of rooms. And that really, after taking over the rental program, we get requests for all these big conventions and whatnot. There's just not enough rooms to satisfy it. So that's first and foremost what needs to happen to enable the golf courses to be successful enough to support everything.
I think he's just a better speaker, it's not the money. All right. Thanks, Margaret. All right. New lines of business. Stakeholders, they need to be able to make money to invest. What do we need? We need top-level, award-winning rooms, courses, dining, and amenities. A good analogy is, do you want to go to a movie theater that has terrible movies, but they have great concessions, they have great seats, right? Doesn't make sense. They got fantastic movies, cheap prices, great seats, but no concessions. You still don't want to go, right? So that's why we feel a lot of this needs to be improved at the same time. It's not a situation to where an investor can come in, improve one course at a time, just do the convention center, nothing else, fix, maybe the Jones Bird Club house and just have one place to eat. Everybody that we've met with, every plan that we've looked at, it's, all right away. It needs to work simultaneously. You need rooms, like Parker said, to have conventions. You need rooms for golf packages, and the people need to be happy. They need to be happy with the food and, beverage options. You need to be happy with the play of the courses. Sorry, this thing's, I think it's a new battery. Or it could be the operator. A few more things here. The big thing, top resorts with top dining. People want to play where they stay. I think it's the kind of the same concept that we're hoping a lot of homeowners here in Sea-Trail want as well. Is, it's kind of nice to get on your bike or walk or take your golf cart and be able to kind of have everything that you need here in the community. Somewhere to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe some entertainment options, quality golf courses. We're looking to make the convention center a lot more multi-purpose to where it has other uses besides just conventions, something that, can be used by the homeowners and the people who live here, more on a daily basis, not just for special events. All right, so we're going to go into the parcel by parcel review. This is where it's going to get really painful. This is very difficult to see. There's no good way to fix this. At this point, again, let me emphasize that all of this does show up very clear online. It will all be posted on the Master Association website. It'll be very easy to look at and see, at that point. But we'll kind of run through it. I'm aware that you guys, you can't read a lot of what's here. So this first property, this is subject 1. You'll see it on the big maps here displayed throughout the room. You'll see the different subjects annotated. This is subject 1. This was actually a new parcel that was carved out of the edge of Angels Trace Road. So where that new entry is going to be, right here, this is kind of the boundary of Sea-Trail. And this is Angels Trace Road that we're looking at. Okay, this is right next to the sewer plant. Got a nice view of that. And, we look at this as a parcel. It's technically on the outskirts of Sea-Trail. It will be at some point in time a nice commercial location with all of the development and the projects that are going on Angels Trace when that road is fixed and operating properly. It will be a nice location. We focused on uses. In part of this conditional zoning application, we are required to list the uses that we are requesting for certain properties. So in essence, conditional zoning, fill out an application, you're asking for a specific zoning district, and you're kind of conditioning yourself, you're boxing yourself in a little bit. So instead of a traditional zoning, to where you could say, hey, we're requesting MB2, and we want everything that comes with MB2. In lieu of that, conditional zoning sets conditions. So out of the entire table of uses, we try to limit those down to what we think ultimately is the closest possibility to what ultimately might get constructed, and we'll also limit down size Anything else real quick, and then we'll start.
Right here.
Yep.
He's talking about taking down about 75% of those heritage oaks right there.
Well, you,
There's a lot of oaks in front of your track. Most of them are right where you're putting a 10,000 square foot building.
yeah. You'll notice on there, ma'am, that we made special, annotations about that. These footprints and parking lots, these are not final plans by any means. This is something that the town requests, an approximation of a footprint of parking to get, an idea